Hello, right. Here's my video I've been saying I'm going to do. I said I'd do it once we passed an eval, and we did. We passed an eval on the silver. So let's create a new layout and show you how to do this. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the script. So what I'm going to do is you basically you just need to go into a blank. You've got a blank one on here. NQ is called NQ. We'll save that. You're going to go into the Pine editor and you're going to create a new strategy, right? You're going to copy the script into here, right? So I need to get it, don't I? So once you've copied the script in, there's the script. I'm not going to tell you about the strategy just yet, but there it is. And then you're going to add it to the chart. Your back testing will come up and there'll be entries on the chart. Okay. Right, let's first go over how the thing works. So basically, an enter around the EMA is like a retest. It sees a retest of the EMA. If it's above VWAP, which is this line, you can change these colours, do what you like to them. In a minute, that's what this as. I know that's the VWAP, I know that's the EMA. Basically, when it detects a retest of a test of the EMA, it will go long. If the EMA is below VWAP, then it signals some kind of retest, it will go short. Enter two contracts. One contract is a scalp, which is taken there on that purple line, indicated scalp, and then the second contract, which is a runner, was taken there. There was a stop loss as well. So if you go into the settings, onto inputs, you can see that the initial stop loss was 70. This first scalp was 78 ticks, and the runner's at 160. So just do that quick. You've got 70, 78, wasn't it? So, and then 160 about. Never hit this stop loss, obviously. As soon as you're in profit for the day, it goes green. Yeah, and then the day ended. Yeah. So here, enter 2. The stop wasn't hit. Scalp and decided it hit your daily win limit, which is max daily win $1,000. Just put in here. Goes green. Here we've got, there we go. So we've got a long. There's a little retest on the previous candle. I think that's what it was. So it's previous candle closed, boom, enters. There's a little retest, boom, enters. Didn't hit the stop at 70 ticks. Took TP, the first one at the 78, and closed the runner at break even. The runner goes on to make you more profit happy days. If not, it's a break even. That is what this strategy consists of. And they're up to date. Shame we can't find a short. Oh, there's a short. To show EMA below VWAP. there's the retest candle. So it's retest. Soon that candle closes, boom, and didn't hit the stop. There's our first scalp. There's our runner. That was a beauty. Now I've shown you the main strategy, how it enters and exits trades. I'll just go over the vortex, which is basically keeps it out of chop, or keeps it out of bad trades, or stops it from entering trades willy-nilly, because as you know, price touches the EMA lots of times. It doesn't always result in we shouldn't always be trading it. So this seems to work. I don't know really why, but it does. So let me show you. So this is a bit sideways here, where it doesn't enter anything. I'll just put the vortex indicator on there, so you can see this at the minute. These settings I think were originally for silver. So sorry, I'm having to keep pausing it to cough. Anyway, originally for silver, these settings. So the vortex is set to 1.08, but it seems to be working to a certain degree on here, even though we've seen the state of the back testing. So 1.08. So if I just put a line on there, it says 1.08. We can see that now. Look. Okay, it will only enter a long position if the blue line's above the threshold. The pink line, if the pink line's above the threshold, it's thinking about shorts, or if the EMA is below VWAP, and so on. So here we go. Here is, this probably would have been a good trade. It's probably missed, but here's the retest. So it comes at retest. It would have entered there, but at the time of the retest, the indicator wasn't above. What was it? Daily. No, daily win limit hit. So that probably would have entered. Actually, it's fine. Daily win limit hit, bloody. Read like a fresh day, but daily win limit hit again. Change the daily win limit. 3,000. Okay. Right. It's gone along there, look. What's that other one? Did it enter it? Daily win limit was sitting there as well. Okay, let's go a bit more. No, it went long before that. Then it worked. It's not really showing you, is it? Look at that one. That's lovely. Look at that long scalp and then runner. Anyway, I need to show you it not entering because of the. Here we go. Here's a good example. Choppy chop 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 chop. Comes up, retests, would have entered, can't enter. Blue line's not above. So when it does come back, there's the retest. That was a bit of a gap down, wasn't it? A bit of a gap up, but the point is, there it came down, retested, closed, long. Come down, retested again. But it doesn't matter, we're already long. There's a scalp. Didn't quite get the runner, did we? And it's closed at break even. Anyway, that's the vortex. That's the only thing that keeps it out of trades. Okay, seems to work. You can change that threshold. Let's do that. Okay, let's do that threshold and see what changes. This is a back test in a minute. It's a bit up and down, not very clean. See if the vortex can tidy it up. Put that there. Let's go 1.1. Oh, 0.2. Oh, hell. 1.2. This gives us a nice straight line. Okay. It's entering trades. They're very consistent. Got a profit factor of 3.3, which is awesome. We've got 63% of the trades are profitable, but we've only got 47 trades in what? Oh, it's like 6 months. Oh, totally not that much. 4 months. But it's consistent. If you want to wait for the trades, there will be good trades. If you don't want to wait, if you want to put some more risk on the table, let's just these are the settings we've got. Let's go. I think I went for 1.17 in the end, which ends up like that. Okay, so you know now how to add it to your chart. You know how to. I haven't talked about the properties yet. It's very important. You know how to. You know how it works. You have to edit all these settings, the trading times. The end of day exit window is very important because over the weekend, if it gaps up, it's still in a trade, that is going to count on your back testing, and we don't want that. We don't want these massive spikes and going, oh my god, it's going to make loads of money. It's not. Let's be realistic. On here, on the properties, this is to be realistic. 50k account commission needs to be 0.6 per contract. Slippage, let's say 3 ticks, and then we can have a look at our profit. Here we go. See, that's more like it. Now let's change our threshold back to 0.2. Yeah, so we're not. It's more realistic. But when you've got the slippage and the commission involved, okay. Right, that'll do for this one. Okay, so a few more things I didn't mention that might be important to you. On the properties tab, your initial capital is 50k, right? So after this time that's passed, this is the profit you're at, but your max equity drawdown is here. Okay, so this will basically make your decision on what type of prop firm account you're going to put on this strategy. It was in this area here, so they had an equity drawdown of 1,797, and here it had 2,064, and then right at the start it was that. So the max equity drawdowns worked out there. Obviously, £50,000 account, you've only got £2,000 drawdown. So you've either got to change your ticker, change your risk, change your TPs or whatever, get that down. When I move that back 1.17, it creates more drawdown. So you've got to look at it and think, right, what do I need to make this work on a prop firm account? Obviously, max daily win might make a difference to your drawdown. Your max daily loss is going to make a difference to your drawdown. You've got to move the settings around. Your stop loss if you just half all your risk, you go 50, you go 100, and you go 50. You half all your risk, everything's going to go down. That would be a factor, but you got to think about, you know, they're tight positions. I don't know. You need to give it room, give a brother room. But yeah, it's there for you to mess around with, to create your own strategy, to put it, to make it to how you feel your trading will work. Look, you change the EMA if you want. Using the 21 here. See the 20 on. What does that do? Maybe you want to use a fast EMA, the 8 EMA. The back testing's black and white. It'll tell you straight away, is it going to work, is it not? 50. No. 20, 20's on the button. Yep, so that's the extent of the first video. It's going to be about 20 minutes long, I think, once I've put them together. This is the one that I'm running at the minute. Where's my... That's what we've had some losses. A few losses in a row. But I think we're up already. We're up. Big style. But yeah. So I'll leave this running. I've got some settings on here. Max daily loss at 1.8. Max daily win at 1.5. I want this to pass an eval as quick as possible. That's the plan with this, but might work, might not. Didn't enter any trades today at all. I didn't see. But for FOMC day, it's not too bad, is it? Stay out of the way. So the next video, I will be showing you how you can create alerts and link this to Traders Post. And Traders Post connects to your broker, which could be Lucid, all sorts of brokers. Here's my Traders Post. When you connect a broker, you've got all these prop firms that allow you to trade this way. Trader Finder is right up there. Obviously, I've been using Lucid, which isn't on there, but search for it comes up. And then you can trade hands off. You can just let it run and watch it go. Obviously, I've passed the silver funded here, which is in my Lucid funded. So I'm hoping to get a payout of that, but I need some profit days and limit the. Well, I need to make about 5,000. I think me and Zach had a to and fro in on the chat the other day about it, but if we get to 5,000, I can take out 2.5. But let's see, Anyway, over and out. See you in the chat.